Alright, thank you for joining me here in Minecraft today. We are going to be looking at a server called Canadia Craft. Someone messaged me on YouTube asking me if I would do a server review, so I figured I would try it out. I've never done one of these before, but I mean, what's the worst that can happen? So, first, I figured we just look at the server help, and we are noobs at this, so we will go over here. To start off, they basically revamped Minecraft in this. It's really, really cool. I don't know why it's thundering. There's no clouds or lightning or rain or anything, but yeah, it's cool. They turned Minecraft into like an RPG. So the first thing that you can do is you can pick a class. So what you do to do that is you tool to see the paths. You do /hero paths, and then you see the different hero paths. You can take the hero classes. You have a mage, which is like a spellcaster. You have a rogue, which is your stealth class. You have an archer, which is your ranged class, and a warrior, which is your melee fighter. So when you pick one of these, you learn different skills. So right now I have enchant and potion, but as you level up by killing mobs, doing quests and stuff, which are currently down, but they have them, you start to level up, and then you can get to a max level and get to different classes that basically come out of those original classes that you picked. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I haven't picked one, but I guess we can go ahead and try that. So we do /hero choose, and then I like to do rogue. So skills: backstab, dodge, enchant, jump, pickpocket, potion, sneak, and then you do /hero confirm, and welcome to the path of rogue. So now if I go to skills, I have backstab, enchant, and potion. And then as I level up, I will get different skills. So the next thing you can do, you can join what's called a faction. There's a bunch of different factions on this server. They're kind of like guilds, or like I guess clubs. So yeah, you can join them, and you're like a little alliance. You have an alliance with a bunch of different people in the faction, and you guys go out into the wilderness, and you can claim a spot for your own. You can fight other factions. You can ally other factions. But yeah, it's cool, and it helps new people get to know other people who have been on the server for a bit longer. So this is plots. And basically, a plot is a piece of land in a giant section of groupings of different pieces of land that are blocked off that you can buy with the server currency, which is just like dollar bills that you gain over time, or by doing quests, or selling items, or finding it. But yeah, you can go to a plot for sale, which we'll do here in a second, and it will you'll be able to buy it if you have enough money, and then you can build on it, and it's protected from other people from destroying your items. So give me 1 second, and we will go ahead and go over there. Alright, so here we are at a plot that has recently been sold to, it looks like Curly Alpaca. Quite the name, but yeah, basically you can build whatever you want on this. It's kind of like your own little home, and people can't break it or get into it. Like if I try to open this door, it says this wooden door is locked with a magical spell that no one can go through except, I think, admins and the owner, and then yourself and whoever you give permission to. But yeah, that's plots. Let's see, is this one? Doesn't see if this one's for sale or not. Staff and Mac are assigned to the left. Okay, that's for the Mac is the owner of this server. So yeah, that's plots. Like you can see here, this guy can't get in here because they're locked, and you can't get in his house. But yeah, it basically is just a place where you can test things and do whatever and not be able to have people grief it. So as you walk around, you'll notice giant, like someone bought a plot and just made a, looks like a dratini with ice and lapis blocks, I think that is, or maybe that's, I don't know. But yeah, they have giant pixel arts around, like over here I saw a Harry Potter one. Let's go over to that. Where was it? I think it's over this way. If it will load. Looks like it doesn't want to load, so. Alright, so let's go back to spawn and check out some other stuff. So to do that, you just hit /spawn. And it will teleport you over there. Alright. So when you join this server, it asks you to make a password, and then you have to log in with that password before you can even start moving around and stuff. So no one can get on your account unless they know your password to this specific server. Okay, so the next thing, these are all your different warp locations that they have. You see this warp donate or warp vote. You can donate to the server, and like you donate like real money, or have someone donate it for you in your name, and you get specific like perks with the server. The only one that I'm aware that you get like a specific, like you can see right there on the bottom left, it says donator, and then you get you can put a little name, and get colors in it and stuff. Like when I type, it doesn't, like here, watch, I'll type, and it doesn't have anything because I haven't donated or done anything, and I haven't joined a faction. That's the little yellow thing that you can see before. That guy is quite an inappropriate one, but that's okay. So the next thing we can check out is the shop. So we'll go to warp shop. And we will look around in here. So you have a bunch of different shops where you can buy different stuff. I'm gonna get some food so I can continue to walk around. But so these are like server-owned shops basically, and you can buy different stuff. Like look at it, you can buy all these different items. So I'm gonna buy. Let me see. To find out how much money you have, you type /BAL, which is /balance, and it looks like I have $2,526. So to buy something, you simply, what do I want? I want an apple. So you just right-click on it, and it just goes in your inventory. And then you go to my balance, and you can see that I spent my dollars on this apple, and I just bought a bunch of cookies on accident, but that's okay. So we'll eat that apple to get our health back up. And yeah, there's all kinds of stuff that you can buy in these shops. We'll take a look over here. So this is paper, books, feathers, string, just like things that you would be able to find around. But if you want to get a quick one, so this is kind of how it works. It's you're buying it from Canadia Craft, which is a server. The amount is 1. The cost or the balance of it is 40, and then the bottom is your what item you're buying. So this one is a stack of 64, and it costs quite a bit more. There are also player-owned shops. So you do warp player shop, and it's going to warp us over there. Okay. So let's see, this is an example. So it would be you're selling 1 diamond, and it would be to you, and then they would give you money for your items, and you would have to put your items in that chest, and then it would come out of there when they spent the money on it, and then you can collect that money. So I guess that leads us to our next thing I wanted to show you, which is the maps travel system besides teleporting. I think it's kind of unique. I haven't really seen it that often, but I haven't checked out too many servers, so it might not be that unique, but this is how they travel. So to find out where you want to go, you can go to DT Dest List, and then it'll tell you all the different places you can go. So I think that we should just go back to spawn, because there's a couple more things that I want to check out over there. So you do DT Travel, and then spawn, and then here we go. So as you can see, I am on an Ender Dragon, holding a cookie. So this is how they get around if they don't want to warp. They do an Ender Dragon travel, which I think is really, really cool. The first time I did this, I was not expecting it. But yeah, you can get pretty much anywhere on the map from here, or from the Ender Dragon travel. And then it will just fly you over to where you want to go. So take a peek around at the different cities and stuff that they've built around here. So let's see. Got a Mario flower down there. And here we are at the spawn. So it'll just kind of glitch through the building. And eventually we'll end up right there. And it drops you off at the spawn. So I thought that was really cool, and I thought that would be something that people would want to check out. So let's see here. What do we want to cover next? So we've covered the classes, the professions, the plots, the shops, the factions. The next thing we can cover is the dungeons or the temples. So these are things that the server admins and the server owner have implemented to get items and just to do things with your friends. So to get to a temple, you do warp temple. And we'll start to warp. Alright, and let's see. So we have left click the TC signs to join. So there's a couple of different types. There's Cave Jump, Temple of Pax Aqua, and this is Grand Mountains, which is not completed yet as far as I know. So I've never done a Cave Jump, so we will, I thought it was left click. Yeah, it should have been right click on them. And then you pick your class by left clicking on it. So I picked Archer, or I can pick Tank. Then you left click on that, and it says you're ready, and follow the clues left behind. So it's you treat it like an adventure map, kind of, and you just try to find your way through it. Probably not going to spend too much time in here because it looks rather big. So yeah, that's just something for you to check out if you do it. If you find iron blocks throughout this, you can get items, and if you complete the temple, when you finish, yeah, like when you complete the temple and you found a bunch, say you found a bunch of iron blocks, when you click on those, they give you, or they say if you complete this temple, you'll be giving these items. So if you find every iron block and then you complete the temple, it will give you all the items that you found in there. But if you don't complete it, then you don't get the items. So to leave this without finishing it, you just do /tct leave, and then we're out. Alrighty. Alright, so the next thing to cover is their jail or prison, the server jail or the prison. Basically how this works is if you disrespect or badmouth or swear a bunch or something like that to a moderator, admin, server owner, whatever, looks like there's Slenderman over there and a Canada flag. They can put you over here in jail. And this can vary from the time limit. Usually it can be anywhere between 5 minutes to 1 hour. It looks like this one got banned 60 days for school, so he might have requested that. So you got 1 hour, 5 minutes, then you got permabanned. This guy got 1 hour. This guy got 5 minutes. This one got permabanned. Because if you advertising other servers on this server is a big no-no. in the eyes of the server mods and the server admins and the server owner. So if you come on here, don't do that, or you'll get banned, and then you won't be able to play on here anymore. Alright, so this is the main exit that they recommend you take when you spawn in, after you go check out all the rules and stuff. An easy way to get money in this game is to vote for the server. It's on tinyurl.com/Canadia votes, and you vote for the server, and then you can get different items. So you get 5 iron ingots, emeralds, and diamonds, and $1,000 each time you vote. That's in-game currency, of course, but you can get 8K each day, so you can vote 8 times per day for this server. So that's a quick and easy way to get money. That's not the same as donating. Donating is different. But yeah, so the last thing I wanted to cover is the wilderness that they have. So you go to Warp Wild, and then you end up here. So you have some rules in the mining world. So this is basically like this is where you do dungeons and stuff. Dungeons are down at the moment. Someone apparently griefed all of them, according to a server admin that told me that last night. But they're basically like temples, just a little bit different. But this is your basic Minecraft mining world. And you can, once you get to a certain point, you can break blocks and just basically play Minecraft. But the thing is, this is also known as the war zone. So here we are. So I can break blocks, I can place blocks, but I can also be PvP'd out here, and I can also be killed by mobs and whatever, and you can build whatever else, but people can grief that, I believe. Oh, it is locked actually, so. Alright, so that is basically it for this server and what they wanted me to cover. There's a few other things that they have, like mob arenas and stuff that I were told weren't open at the moment. They were undergoing construction or whatever else, but yeah, there's going to be a link to the server IP in the description, as well as a link to their website where you can post on the forums or check the server status or find out when people are going to be on and stuff like that. So yeah, if you guys want to check this out, I would highly recommend it. This is a really cool server, and the owners and the admins are all really nice to new people and old people who've been on the server for a while. So yeah, definitely come check it out. Links will be in the description. If you liked the video, remember to leave it a like and a rating. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. So we will see you next time, guys.